What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, Bluebud Sports TV, back at y'all with another one. So, undefeated British lineal heavyweight world champion Tyson the Gypsy King Fury was asked, should he get past his highly anticipated title heavyweight rematch with undefeated WBC American heavyweight champion Deontay the Bronze Bomber Wilder? How would a fight go, and how would negotiations go, and where would he stage a fight? Uh, um, Undisputed mega fight with fellow countryman Anthony Joshua, who's the unified heavyweight champion. And he was asked, and obviously people are going to state that, it would be a mega fight over in the UK on UK soil, as both men are from the UK, right? A domestic rival, right? Tyson Fury says if he ever fights Anthony Joshua, his response was, if he ever fights Anthony Joshua, it will have to take place here in the States. Huh? You got it. Tyson Fury says if he fights Anthony Joshua, it have to be on U.S. soil. He says only in America, and he would like the fight to be in Vegas. He says that, he don't want to fight in the UK, and he don't want the Anthony Joshua fight in the UK. If he was to fight Anthony Joshua after getting past Deontay Wilder, it would have to be in Vegas. Wow. So all of the talk, he said that the money is here in the States. And we have since heard Matchroom CEO and promoter Eddie Hearn, promoter Anthony Joshua, doing a bow face after previously, stating that all of the money and all of the excitement and everything was in the UK, right? And now Eddie Hearn has since changed his tune on that note and started to state that we know that all of the big money is here in the States, right? But when it came to Deontay Wilder and Anthony Joshua's situation, Eddie Hearn would tell anybody that would listen that all of the money was in the UK. They selling Wembley, 100,000 seats, so on and so forth. Anthony Joshua's doing big things, as he was, right, in the UK, or as he is in the UK, right? But we tried to explain that all of the money is here in the States, right? Not in the UK. So for the biggest fight in heavyweight recent history, Joshua and Wilder, it should have, when Wilder was pushing for it to be here in the States, or 1-1, and everybody was complaining that no one needs to be in the UK, and Eddie Hearn was telling anybody that would listen that that was where the money was. Now Eddie Hearn has since changed his tune, stating that, well, we need to have these fights in the States because that's where the true money is. See, we tried to tell you that it was a convenient situation to say that the money was in the UK just to give Anthony Joshua an advantage. So what that said, Tyson Fury had previously stated he has no true interest in fighting in the UK anymore. He wants to fight and make a name for himself in the States. He lives in the States. He trains in the States. He has relocated to the States, point blank and period. And so now Tyson Fury is saying that, yeah, it would be a huge domestic rival, a huge domestic fight in the UK. But the money is here in the States, and it must take place in Vegas if I'm going to compete with Anthony Joshua. And now we heard Eddie Hearn, Matchroom CEO and promoter of also once beaten British heavyweight contender Dillian Whyte, state that, he's looking to stage Dillian Whyte's next fight here in the States to start to make a name for Dillian Whyte and start to have his fights here in the States. Now, we know Anthony Joshua has been traveling. Also, another thing, Tyson Fury stated that because Anthony Joshua has been traveling, he's been looking to fight, in different countries, right? So he turned down the thought and the option of fighting in Saudi Arabia. He said, nope, that's not going to happen either. It will have to happen in the States on U.S. soil, and he would like to have it in Vegas. So there you have it. Tyson Fury's not interested in fighting in the UK, and he's not interested in fighting in Saudi Arabia. And now Eddie Hearn is looking to make a name for Dillian Whyte here in the States. And also, what Eddie Hearn stated was, the money is in the States. So if Dillian Whyte is going to make himself a mega star, he's going to have to do it in the States. So this is a testament to what I've been telling you guys, that Anthony Joshua is a big fish in a small pond in the UK, and Deontay Wilder is a big fish in a large pond in the States. And now you see, everybody's trying to migrate here and make a name for themselves in the States, opposed to continuously fighting in the UK. As Anthony Joshua said, why do we have to travel around? Remember, Anthony Joshua said, Why do I have to go to the States? Why do I have to travel around when we're doing big things that create history here in the UK? Well, guess what? Anthony Joshua has his last 2 fights, Saudi Arabia and New York City, not in the UK. Now, it's looking like his fight with Kubrat Pulev could take place in the UK, but then it's looking like he's going to venture outside of the UK once again, immediately following the Kubrat Pulev fight. The Kubrat Pulev fight is a throwaway fight. No disrespect to Kubrat Pulev, but it's like a tune-up fight, right? It's a mandatory challenge, but it's a tune-up fight. It's not they don't see a serious threat in Kubrat Pulev, right? And neither does the boxing world. Now, anything can happen in the heavyweight division in the sport of boxing overall, period, right? But, Kubrat Pulev is going to be opened up as Anthony Joshua is going to be a huge favorite. So they're going to give them, it's like throwing the dog a bone. They're going to give the UK another fight. Anthony Joshua, they're going to make it a spectacle, a huge event with Kubrat Pulev. And then once he fights a big name fighter, it's going to be outside the UK. It's all so that they can say, well, we just had a fight there. We just showcased Anthony Joshua once again. Now we got to travel and make this money. See how that works? When it's not convenient. When it was convenient, right, for them, then, and it came down to the Deontay Wilder fight. It was convenient for them. So they said, of course, we need to have the fight in the UK. Because they wanted every advantage in the world because they understand the level of threat that Deontay Wilder possessed. Point blank and period. But that's all I got for y'all. Y'all already know what it is. It's your boy Blue Blood Sports TV. Hate, like, comment, and subscribe. If you haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the bell icon to get all the new notifications. Follow me on Instagram at Blue Blood Sports TV, all one word. Y'all already know what it is. Shouts out to the entire LDBC. Shout out to New Media. Shout out to Black Media Row. Make sure you like and share these videos. That's all I got for y'all. Peace.